Hi there, welcome back to the channel. Now before you watch the video, I have something to say. There's no fish in this one. I blanked, and that sometimes happens, well, quite often happens really. But there's a problem for me. It's like, should I show you the video? Do you want to see the occasional video where we don't catch any fish? Now I need your help with that, so I'd really appreciate it if you put a comment below and just say whether you're interested in this type of video every now and again, in between all the ones where hopefully I catch some fish. I really enjoyed the day out. It's always relaxing just to be out there fishing, and it does you so, I feel so much better when I come home from a fishing session. So I'm happy to share it with you. Please put some comments below as to what you think about that, and if you're happy to see a video without fish, keep on watching to the end. I think you'll enjoy it. Thanks a lot. Welcome back to the channel, a real warm welcome back to the channel. So I'm out on the beach again. I've been out a few times, haven't been able to film it. It's just been absolutely garbage weather. I'll put a little clip in now of when I was last here. And I can tell you it was a real disaster. I came down and it was raining and it was blowing a hoolie and the sea was rocking in, and I thought, oh great, it's ideal cod weather, you know, this will do for me. So I braved it. I put my fowlies on, got myself down here, got set up, got the tripod all set up, and I turned around to get the bait on the rod, and next thing I know is that I heard a crunch and my tripod had fallen over. So I jammed it in the ground and got a carrier bag on and put some stones in to give it a bit of weight. So I cast my first weight out and my first bit of bait. Put the rod in the holder there and turned around to sort some stuff out in my back, and I can hear this crunch again. I thought, oh, here we go. And it's the tripod and the rod careering off down the beach. So, being ever the optimist, like, I runs down the beach here, grabs me rod thinking, oh yeah, fish on, and I lift into it and it's dead heavy, and I thought, oh, big fish, eh? But no, you've guessed it, a load of seaweed. So it taken about a minute to collect a load of seaweed. So I sorted that out. Cast out again, and yeah, same thing happened. So a little voice in my head said, stop, wait a minute, you're supposed to be enjoying your fishing. I was thinking, I've had a few sessions where I've lost loads of tackle. I thought, I'm going to stop, I'm not in the mood for this. So I packed up and went home. When I got home, it was lovely. So today I'm here at a place called Inverbervie, and before anyone says anything, yeah, it has got a nickname of Inverbervie, but to be fair, I've caught small cod here before and it's okay. I mean, we've had that big storm, it's settled down a bit, so I'm thinking that now's the time that we'll get some cod. You may be thinking, well, if it's called Inverbervie and you blank there, what are you doing there, mate? Why are you fishing that, like, you know? But I'm new to this cod fishing malarkey in the winter. I don't really know the marks, and I'm fishing on my own, and it just seems like a recipe for a great kerfuffle if I go and start slipping about on rocks somewhere. I'm not a spring chicken anymore, like, you know. So I've come here because it's relatively safe. We're at the top. It shelves off quite steep here, and it's actually quite awkward getting up and down the bank here, so I'm at the top level here, as it were. I don't think we're going to get a freak wave or anything today, but we are on an incoming tide, so we're about maybe 2.5 hours before I water, so yeah, I might have to move just a bit further back eventually, but for now it's as it is. So I've got some bait on today. I've got some squid and I've got some mackerel. I probably needed ragworms or lobworms or blowies or carts or all of those things, but I haven't got them, so just working with what I've got. Sling some squid out, see how that goes. It's just on a pennel rig. So I've not cast too far out because it shelves off quite nicely here. Yeah. So we'll see how we get on. Yeah, the last couple of videos have been more like stuff about the boats and that, and I do like to get you some fish videos out because that's what I really enjoy doing, but the weather's been so garbage that, you know, doing a few jobs in the garage and tinkering about the trailer and stuff like that, and hopefully that keeps your interest and things. Talking about interest, now I know a lot of people subscribed and viewed when I was doing that Fishing Falmouth series in June, and I really enjoyed that. I enjoyed it so much that I'm going to go back. There is going to be Fishing Falmouth 2024, so look out for it. Stay tuned, as they say. I am going to go back to Falmouth and have another session fishing there. 2 weeks, take the boat down, fish, that's what it's going to be. Well, in truth, it's a holiday. There we go. Another thing that I want to do this year is do some grayling fishing, and I really like the idea of trotting a float down a river. So as soon as the grayling season comes on, we've got to wait a few weeks now until the salmon season's finished, because they go absolutely loopy if you're fishing a salmon river with a float, like. So you've got to mind that up here. But once the salmon season's closed, and we'll go and do some grayling fishing. Looking forward to that. I think that'll be really good. Fingers crossed this rod tip's going to go. I really just wanted to say a big thank you to everybody that views the channel, puts a comment on, subscribes to the channel. Thanks very much. It really is appreciated. All the great comments just inspires me to get out and do some more videoing. I think if people weren't enjoying what they were seeing, might as well leave the camera at home, eh? Just go fishing. But it's nice to have you along, and it's nice that you're all enjoying what I'm doing. So yeah, thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. So that first bait, I think there was a fair bit of it left after half an hour, and I think that maybe the crabs had a little nibble of it, but it wasn't too bad. So I've just rebaited, a bit more squid. This time I've lobbed it out a little bit further. Let's say tight on its way in, so I don't know, maybe I was too close in. So let's see how we get on with that. No weeds so far, so that's a bonus. So you never know. Fingers crossed, might get a cod on. I'd love to get a cod. Just in case you're interested in what reel I've got there, it's a Rovex 8000. It's cheapy, but it works. It's been fine as that. If you watch my channel, you'll know that I use this Advanta 13-foot beach caster. It is the only one that I've actually got. Well, I've got two of these, but these are the only sort of beach casters that I have. The reel has got 30-pound mono on, which is fine for today. We don't have a lot of pull in the water. It's not expensive gear, but when you do all sorts of types of fishing, you know, you can't go top dollar on every aspect that you do, can you? So the sea gear, yeah, it's Bob Basic, but it does the job. He says, I haven't caught a fish yet. It's not down to the rod, it's down to the angler, come on. I often comment about the weather being garbage, but when you get a day like this, you know, we're sort of early November, beautiful blue sky, there's some warmth in the sun, it's really nice, very, very pleasant just sat here. I came down here in February this year, and guess what, I blanked, so I didn't put that out as a video. But I can put a little cut in here. I came down with Dee, and it was a beautiful day, it was February. Lovely, lovely day. So when you do get them up here in Scotland, they are brilliant, you know? And not one other person on the beach, not one other person. But then again, that does tell you something about the fishing, doesn't it? You know, if it was cracking fishing, everyone would be here. About time that rod tip went round, come on. Just swapped over to a mackerel bait, so I put a nice big piece of mackerel on, sent that out, see how we're getting on with that. Not getting bothered by crabs, and I have been crabbed out here before where the baits just kept disappearing. Just moved back up the beach a bit. I left the tripod down there, I can catch that in a minute if it decides it's going to have a big wave coming up. Come on you fish. It's beautiful out here though, I'm really enjoying it. That's the best thing about fishing. Bit cool when the sun goes in, hence the coat, but yeah. That bait's been in a while, so I'm just going to wind it in, check it, and either refresh it or send it back out. Yeah, a little bit of a tangle on the terminal tackle there, but bait's still intact, no problem with that. So we'll leave it out a bit more. It's just gone off to high water, so we're fishing down tide now. Okay, that's me, about 2 hours after high water. It has been an absolutely glorious afternoon, just sat here fishing, which is just as well because I've blanked. So, Inverbervie has lived up to its reputation. But, you know, you've got to get out, you've got to come fishing, you've got to give it a try, and we've given it a good shot today. We've still got a bait in the water. I'll leave it there whilst I start to clear up. I've really enjoyed myself. I hope you've enjoyed just seeing the beach here and what goes on. And hopefully join me again on another fishing expedition when I catch some fish. But I thought I'd just share this one with you, let you see what it's all about. There's lots and lots of times when you're trying to get out and make a video and stuff. It doesn't always work out with the fish. I've had quite a few blanks this year, and anyway, fingers crossed for better luck next time. Okay, tight lines from me, tail wag from me, she's at home, didn't appear in this video, and we'll see you again in the next one. Bye for now.